culture. It's something that RBE is really enjoying delivering to y'all since y'all are really enjoying this. Once again, shout out to Morgan Day for really delivering this new vibe for us. Battle on my left, who you be?
King Los.
Alright, battle on my right, who you be?
William.
This one right here could be crazy. This one right here could be classic. Top of the verse. What is on you?
I want everybody to do this. It's about cosmetology and anthropology. Circumcision in deep dimensions. It's like I'm just playing, bro. I ain't tripping. But as I get a quote from Los, ARP talked me into getting in the raggedy ass world of battle rap. That's a fact. That's how you feel, Los? I mean, cause none of us really drag you into culture like that. So is it that you don't like us? Keep it real, Los, cause you say you here to reach out and help, but then you dog us. I mean, all of us. Right. Will been feeling jaded for a while, and I ain't been feeling like that since August. So it's King Los, supreme like skills. This where things got real. I feel like I'm at a hotel in Memphis. Cause after this, everybody go be pointing out the ways King got killed. Nigga, leave my field. I don't feel what you bout. The steel coming out. Can you imagine chilling in the comfort of your own home while you chill with your spouse? And then your living quarters turn into an RV? All because wheels in the house? Jesus sakes. Jesus sakes. ARP keep giving me these greasy fakes. This man embarrassing. Nancy Kerrigan. I need a break, but fuck it. But fuck it. But fuck it. But fuck it. That's crazy. Fuck it. I'm picking the lock again on my Sue Surf shit. I'm too perfect with a mind that possess powers to move earthquake from a land where a few perk flips become the worst shit with 2 bursts quick. With a capsize like that, you can get KD, Giannis, LeBron, and 2 first picks. That's a fact, he'll die once the max spill fast. Talladega Nights. Look at this gay nigga trying to match wheel drive, bro. When you get to talking about biochemistry and hieroglyphics and mixing cryogenics and cryophysics, I'll be like, man, I don't get it. But listen, these philosophers sucking dick are Greek gossipers. Self-entitled know-it-alls that seek followers. I seek self. Where I'm from, we don't fuck with Aristotle. It's very hostile. Fashion was Aeropostale, eagle in the shirt. Fuck my last op, I battled every hollow. All you do is brag about bringing Puff to battle rap. Nigga, you can have him back. You suck cock any day. That's the spot mini play. Fuck your little friend, nigga. I don't drink Ciroc anyway. I got a Vegas bitch that can't fight, but she fuck good and her aim right. It ain't indecent exposure, but I designed her to pull out in plain sight. I ain't right. You don't have the talent in my pinky in this ring. Fuck you. That's the point. These fucking niggas get to hitchhiking on our streets when they out of joints. So why bring them the best? Y'all think I'm rambling. I said he ain't got the talent in my pinky in this ring. Fuck him. That's the point. He hitchhiking. That's my 5 fingers of death. That's my 5 fingers of death. So you and all your niggas just act studious. When they say, Will, what are you amounting to? I say Suvius. I love when... So act studious. When they say, Will, what are you amounting to? I say Suvius. I love when they praise ARP. But every atom has a nucleus. These Man, these bitches love my aggressive style. They get hornier by my way. Okay. My hood is a cornucopia, utopia on display. And I father, I doctor. You just get cornier by the day. Nigga, you use every fucking big word in every variant. But my dog food man, he a veterinarian. My weed man, a vegetarian. My Mexican nigga eating all fish scale, he a pescatarian. Fuck with any, this all facts too, nigga. And fuck with any one of those three, then your soul might lift. The coke so white, Saturday Night Live stole my shit. So y'all can hold my dick. So this what you got, bro? This what you got, bro? You trying to get niggas to take my spot, bro? Another conscious Baltimore nigga like I ain't got the method for Prop Joe? This is not so. Cause these niggas just come and try to get money on me. And they just get down fast. And this bitch keep talking about how he writing about Usher till I Chris Brown his ass.
That was last night. What are you talking about? That was last night.
Niggas keep talking crazy, then this soldier led a bus. And I only got one message for you, Los. Tell Lola I said what? Yaktown in this bitch!
William. Calm the fuck down, man. I am not your enemy. When you said Adam got a nucleus, bitch ass nigga, that was biochemistry. I know, but you said you don't understand biochemistry and cryogeometry and all that shit. But anyway, nigga, ARP hit my phone. He said for this next mission, I'ma need a mechanical technician. Cause it's still a timing issue with this will alignment. If you could just jack him up and find out why he acting up, well, maybe you could fix all those problems. I said, well, you know me. I keep the tools in our box. And if my boys down at the garage don't chop him, well, that's because his body part's too big to scrap, but we could always go auto shopping. What's up, Will? Yeah, what's up, Will? You was almost classic. Just like that 1967 convertible GTO coupe is. I'm talking big body, with a lot of performance. Man, I even had rebuilding one on my to-do list, but I found out it's a bunch of them in the junkyard. The lowest grade. I found out it's a bunch of them in the junkyard. The lowest grade of regular is what the fuel is. So since it don't take much to gas them up, the king ain't got no problem putting a pump to this Pontiac roofless, nigga. Truth is, your lack of critical thought is what produced all this pitiful art. What's up with this new push button wheel? Ain't even gotta warm up, and it come with a digital heart. I'm old school, nigga. We got started turning keys, pulling shifts to throw on gear. Old school, we got started turning keys, pulling shifts to throw on gear. Will only came here to give you the talk. The first rule of being a classic Will is realizing all your value is held in your original part.
That's crazy.
You was there for a while. The first rule of being a classic Will is realizing all your value is held in your original parts. And y'all thought the nigga was smart when every other ball about spinning through. You ain't never had that grip on Will. You was just pretending to. So just know you ain't never had that grip on Will. You was just pretending to. So just know we sending you in a whole opposite direction. You do some sucker shit. Stay in your lane or we clutching grips. And every time you turn, we on your bumper and we bust a bitch, nigga. What type of mechanics you thought you was fucking with? See, we sliders and Will ain't got the right tires. See, we sliders and Will ain't got the right tires. We'll come through Pontiac blacking and flash that red beam across his grill. We night riders. And I go from Michael Knight to Mike Myers. Soon as I heard your crew was geeking, all that poppin' hood will move 1 inch and we locking up. I bet all you change if it's fluid leaking. What?
Still going.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I said I go from Michael Knight to Mike Myers. Soon as I heard your crew was geeking. Well, all that poppin' hood, move 1 inch and we locking up. I bet all you change once it's fluid leaking. Is this what you was seeking? A nigga who wrote a bunch of raps in a book and tried to act that book out. You ain't never copped no whip to throw paper plates on the grip. Boy, you really had that cookout. And you gonna get took out. Up here joking with a henchman. You ain't know we had screws loose. We offenders like we still trying to stash coke in the suspension. You just gonna put Los on a mission? The fryer talking. Out of me and you, I think I'm from the real estate. I hire somebody to let the foreclose in on homes. Indeed, I get this buyer's mark hit. And if it's still, what, nigga? Nigga, what? I think out of me and you, I'm from the real estate. I hire somebody to let the foreclose in on homes. Indeed, I get this buyer's mark hit. And if it's still smoke, find this mother and muffler till I'm exhausted. It ain't work when she tried off.
He's still doing that shit.
What, nigga? I'm still doing it.
Let's go.
And if it's still smoke, find this mother and muffler till I'm exhausted. It ain't work when she started doing all that crying to God shit. Now she hooked up to machines, about to die, agnostic. ARP, how do you apply your logic? Because I think your man is a facade. I was confused when I seen his flyer on hologram, knowing Frozenberg already found the angle to make him vanish on the... I think your man is a facade. I was confused when I seen his flyer on hologram, knowing Frozenberg already found the angle to make him vanish on the card. And y'all think he hella consistent? Why? Because he keep getting washed over and over. He buried his head and shoulders. He was a squirrel so many times we realized he was never conditioned.
What? Come on.
There's a sheer difference between transparent... There's a sheer difference between transparent and see-through material. Clearly, I'm way better and gifted. Will this appear on the net?
Yes, sir.
Nigga, you said it, I didn't. Will disappear on the net. And it's dangerous the first time we ever done kicked it. Check this out. After I walk through him, yeah.
Just bust a move.
Yeah, bust a move, nigga. Will disappear on the net. And know why that's dangerous the first time we ever done kicked it? Because they won't even remember the time you spent around disintegrate. It's gonna be like you never existed. Masterclass, nigga, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, nigga.
Top of the second.
Okay, Los came to play. It was all tragic, all bad flips. It's like I got a whip, it's manual, and I got a stick, but I pull it automatic. I think a lot of the shit you was saying was dope as fuck. But when they hear it, it's like, nope, it sucks. Last night, I literally wanted to rope you up. But I ain't tripping, that's over, bro. Hey, you from Baltimore? Right. So why you don't sound like you from Baltimore?
I do.
I was about to say, because I don't be hearing you say YouTube or Hulu. Bro, you ever had a Yoo-hoo? If your daughter was a ballerina, you wouldn't go to the store and buy her a... Oh, you right. Too many jokes. Too many jokes. I fucking quit. But I must admit, I'm confused, Los. Like, you want some conscious stuff, but you signed the Puff. Your mind exquisite, but your rock expensive. Are you teaching your equals or demeaning your people? Is the woman on earth or is we fucking off birth? What you be on, my nigga? Right. I could tell it's just clout. I wrote for Empire and I wrote for Usher. Nigga, you ain't gotta yell that shit out. Hold on, you wrote for Usher and Empire and you was saying the Puff Daddy? Fuck, I gotta spell this shit out? Did you write all the gay scenes on Empire, Carlos? Did you get to go to Puff Daddy's house and go bobbing for marbles? Bruh, your rhyme's strong. Bruh, your rhyme's strong. I mean in different time zones with a fine tone. But we just trying to figure out how you still straighten hair using shine combs. Nigga, this my zone. Wow. Nigga, this my zone. We give a fuck about your accolades in this battle cage. You gotta be in tune, my friend, or consume my pen. You couldn't endure the doom I'll in, walking through my lyrical cemetery to improve my scene. Accumulated so many bodies still looking to improve my trend. If you listen closely, you can hear Charlie like, Will, guess which two, my man? And you can move right in. And you can move right in. This nigga said battle rappers don't be in no real situation. I said, why would he say this shit? Nigga, it's in my blood. My cousin was the plug back in '86. I watched my uncle make like 80,000 off an Asian bitch. But that's a different story. Rick and Morty. My granddaddy showed me some crazy shit. Nigga, make a wish. Nigga, make a wish. Cause this my foundation that you can't move. ARP done invested so much money in ill, he's St. Jude's. I can't lose. I break rules. ARP done invested so much money in ill that he's St. Jude's. I can't lose. I break rules. Aim up, then the lead slice him. You know Will will slide after a while, so change up or tread lightly. Sometimes I feel like my $1 million payday should be sooner. Sometimes I wake up feeling like the king of Z-Munda, but I done fucked up so many niggas' runs and fucked up their name. I should feel like the nigga that beat Kunta. Stop acting like... I done stopped niggas' runs and fucked up their names. I should feel like the nigga that beat Kunta. Stop acting like violence is probable. Stop acting like violence is probable when it ain't logical. I'll put your whole family in an obstacle. I'll make him box. Jamie Foxx. All that acting out his chest, go get him put in the hospital. It's useless to fuck with me. It's obtuse to think dudes can come run with me. This is my house. That's rude. Say what's up to me. We all making money off ill. I turned RBE into a pharmaceutical company. I've been a chupacabra since Mama Dada. Battle raps Baba Yaga, Baka Baka. Through this fire, ain't nobody gonna say I feel for you. I Shaka Kanya. This the monster genre. We putting all you rappers on notice. Nigga, fuck slander. We don't respect nothing bland but Sandra. Nigga, you a We don't respect nothing bland but Sandra. Nigga, you a puff dancer. But I shine the light. The 9 is tight. Soon as I see LOS, that mean line of sight. The timing right. If I take care of this little baby, fuck them older ones. Brian McKnight, nigga, I really been in real drills. Niggas can get killed. We do it all, mail it all. It's not signed and sealed. Y'all remember, should I give him the Smith like Emmett or Emmett Till Will? The crazy, the power of ill, killing the bitch that got Emmett Till killed. So this how you feel? Cause these all day bodies. I could do this all day probably. What you gonna do next? Call me for a new nigga? I shoot more bricks than Along Came Polly. They got a war with them. Let it rain. They got war in them. They better have a morgue with them. I raised the bar so high that Lord willing. Never test me. Elvis Presley. I won't die in this shit on a poor ceiling. Yaktown in this bitch.
Let's go, Lo. You.
Hold on, Los. Phones down.
That's the glasses.
Right there.
Very dirty.
You. Quiet down. Don't fall for the script. When he act like he a nutty professor, roll like he the man for real. Then a scene opens up with all these characters clumped into one body just to make y'all think family real. Anytime a genius creates a formula to escape his true self, well, inside that man is ill. I know he don't think being fat suited him, but he love an alter ego that can have him killed. I blame ARP for the experiment. He got you stuck in a box, running the same round over and over again. Welcome to RBE's hamster wheel. You ain't no champ for real? Just slap whoever spoke up that. This nigga Googled my name, then stumbled to his pad and wrote his best batch of fuck los up raps. Yeah. Then he went to sleep broke and woke up fat. What vein you shoot dope up at, nigga? It's a lot of depression masked in your jokes. He think he always going upstairs with the cold shit. Ironically, he is built like a bag of winter coats. I'm trained to beat the arrogance out of killer. What vein you shoot dope up at? It's a lot of depression masked in your jokes. He think he always going upstairs with the cold shit. Ironically, he is built like a bag of winter coats. I'm trained to beat the arrogance out of killer and make him take beginner's notes. Like, my crown too big for your cat's eyes. Now the luck's on the other side like what put surf in a boat. My crown too big for your cat size. Now the luck's on the other side, like what put surf in a boat. You know what I think is fucked up? My nigga caught the Rico right after we said the pen is dope. And that's how they keep us a slave. I don't want the young niggas to go to prison early or see the grave. It's so hard putting that situation with suicide, knowing it could cost you your whole life pulling out that pistol, even though it's free to wave, my nigga. Now be amazed at how I operate. It's like induced labor in the streets, how we treating these niggas. In other words, every time we go to water, broke niggas usually die first. That's why you can't miss carrying and squeezing them triggers. I don't give a fuck if you serve Vicks. Keep pushing through, baby. Do what you need to do. I don't give a fuck if you, what? It's like it, check this out. Check this out. Be amazed at how I operate. It's like induced labor in the streets, how we treating these niggas. Usually when you go to water, broke niggas die first. That's why you can't miss carrying and squeezing them triggers. I don't give a fuck if you serve Vicks. Push through, baby. Keep doing what you need to deliver. I done seen a nigga lose his mama over 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Now that type of defeat is a killer. Don't ever compare me to this nigga. I cast a spell when I craft the facts. All I seen is W's. I ain't never had 2 L's back to back. That's a fact. Nigga rapped them. That's a fact. So nigga rap them raps about how your forest chrome and you clap the steel. To me, you just another boring clone who lacks appeal. For you, it's the playoffs, crunch time, clutch, where you gotta go in the zone and advance your skill. For me, you just another orange cone in my practice drills, nigga. I'm a savage, Will. I did voodoo for the diamonds. I'm from where they put beef over everything. Pull out the chopsticks and turn your shit to noodles while you rhyming. You ain't cuckoo, you a con man. That's why I question your content and the feelings you attach it to. You made a sexual reference about the Rugrats and being a big wheel getting rolled all through the house. Ain't that something only children is attracted to? What type of past traumas is attacking you? He say shit like, usually when I'm fucking your mom and all her sisters, I like to gun them down in pairs. Then in the very next bar, he bananas and pajamas and he coming down the stairs. He say shit like, usually when I'm fucking your mom and all of her friends, I like to gun them down in pairs. Then in the very next bar, it's bananas and pajamas, and he coming down the stairs. Why do you hypersexualize? How do you conceptualize blending children's stories with sexually lewd acts in your hypersexualized? William, don't you know pedophilia comes from the area of the brain where hypersexual... Fuck it. You the same nigga that criticize hyper-intellectual minds but won't facilitate shit. I get it. You still make bricks flip and turn a profit but won't do raps about real estate flips. I get it. The same nigga who criticize highly intellectual minds but won't facilitate shit. I get it. He still make bricks turn profit but won't rap about real estate flips. You got traces of a sketchy female. That's why I came to draw and wig on Will, cause illustrate bitch. Master.
Good shit, Lil. Top of the third. Top of the third.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna break it down.
It's gonna be different. Okay.
That's what the camera for. Hey, quiet down. Quiet down. I kind of be like zoning out, like. Shut the fuck up, man. I kind of be going through my rounds like, I'm gonna rebuttal this, I'm gonna rebuttal that, but halfway through I kind of zone out. So it's like that. But I heard you say, I go to sleep, bro. ARP, laugh with me. And then you said I wake up, well, all right, I wake up fat, fuck. But last night, you said, Will, sit down like a fucking man. And I sat down like a fucking man. But my question is to you, what's a man? Like, a man to me is like, take care of your family, provide, protect, loyalty, respect. Right. Yeah. I think you can agree, yes? Yeah. That type situation. Right. Oh, and a man is a person that don't put themselves in fucked up situations. Mm-hmm. Like your LA situation. Okay, if y'all don't know, I don't. Carlos here was in LA. And he was talking crazy. Like, nigga, I'm from Baltimore, and that's what made me. All that shit these niggas do here, I ain't going for it. A Pyru gentleman was sitting not too far from him. And he tried to ignore it. But what Los do? He turned up more. And I got it on. Ain't nobody robbing him. That's when the Pyru nigga stopped eating like, okay, well, nigga, I'ma see. That man spit in your face, put something to your temple, and almost stripped you to your panties. Damn. I know that wasn't part of the plan. Now, I know you ain't no street nigga, but my nigga, are you a man? Because the same fucked up thing in the story is that you didn't even have a weapon. But we the ones half-stepping, misleading our adolescents. Right. You got a son that be eyeing you for real while you out here trying to get killed. He could have lost you like... You got a son that be eyeing you for real while you out here trying to get killed. He could have lost you like that, doing something stupid, trying to be real. Why you trying to be real? But this the elevated nigga we need? You can have it. You can have it. Right. And don't bring it back. That man made you face the wall with your hands up. What type of king is that? Your raps is stunting. Your facts is nothing. I ain't gonna say the nigga that did it, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit was whack. 100. Saying it was whack, 100. From now on, I ain't sparing no nigga. Theraflu, cold killer, road nigga. Y'all be acting like I won't contract other battles when I be receiving them gladly. But I'm not a correctional officer. You can't be throwing pee and shit at me. But I'm not a correctional officer. You can't be throwing pee and shit at me. Shit, I don't mind fucking with the chrome too. What's up with a little Remy and Chill? Come on, man, what you think about Remy and Ill? Let me chill for Papoose, think I'm trying to get with Remy for real. Besides, I'm only thinking about one Remy, boo-boo. Remington Steele. Nigga, this is the deal. This is the deal. I'm dropping all this shit. This all metaphysical but never physical. I'm dropping off the list. When it come to who really got the pen, nigga, I've not been far to miss. I'm so good, son. My mama almost dropped me off a cliff. Do you know?
Talk to him about the coke and shit.
Do you know Bucket Hat Willie? Do you know Bucket Hat Willie? Well, they do. But it's deeper than they know. Because it's different versions to Bucket Hat Willie. You get like 3 versions in a row. Like you got the, oh shit. The lyrical bucket. When I touch it, it's like, oh. Okay, let's connect the dots like an Indian dating site. When I take off, I'm never coming back. I'm a Malaysian flight. Okay, let's connect the dots like an Indian dating site. When I could take off, I'm never coming back. Like a Malaysian flight. The data I process, which matches my conquest on who to bomb next, fused with a NASA-like process. Niggas can actually go back in my time to avoid destruction in their future. I am the Lazarus Project. Or you got the punchline, but. So this'll have me like, I walk in calm, quick, trying not to alarm shit. The gun, Malika Andrews, cause she fine and this rose by the armpit. Don't start shit. It's so beautiful. So brutal, 44, go through to you. And I heard Shotty coming to America too. But you watching your own funeral. Nigga. Niggas is sick of us. You can't get with us. My maneuver get niggas stuck. You doing good with your drive, but I'm your biggest fork on the road. I'm Larry Hoover on the prison bus. I was in Pontiac. Niggas sick of us. You can't get with us. My maneuvers leave niggas stuck. I like your drive, but I'm your biggest fork in the road. I'm Larry Hoover on the prison bus. I was in Pontiac, 17, dope dealing. But I was still silly. I just ignored the public. That's just my personality, y'all see. Which brings me to the performance bucket. Hey, now look. When I put this on, it's like, ooh. No, look, ooh. This one is getting groovy. Hey, Hollow, I'm still getting loopy. I look at King Los as a nigga that can't do shit and he didn't do it to me. I hit the hip both times and it's getting spooky. You ain't listening. I hit the hip both times, you start doing this. Ooh, he must have thought it was a little Uzi. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? All snow. What the fuck do I have to do? I feel like I've done everything. I'm ready to blast the win. I be trying to lose. I don't even ask to win. Everybody in this motherfucker, when they walk in, they be like, bro, that's the dude. Every rapper you keep giving me, I beat them to death and put them in their own blood. I single-handedly created your talent pool. I'm about to cut it, man, so I can save this motherfucker. But I'm gonna piggyback off what Sway said. If I tell you I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you better not tell a soul how I made that motherfucker. I killed you, nigga. But I'm still your folks. I just want you to know you go against me, you will get rolled. Niggas say they the best, but I kill the go. Any ill will towards ill will get ill and you will get smoked. And all the buckets was off the dome, nigga. Get down in this bitch! All the buckets off the dome, nigga.
That's crazy, so. Well, it's on you, G. Let's bring this home. Bottom of the third.
Wow. Let's go. Really? All of them, nigga. All of them, nigga. Yeah, we should be freestyling, right? Yeah. Niggas be freestyling. That's a challenge. Fucking him up. Nigga doing it.
Let's get it, Lo.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's
Quiet
get it.
down. Let's get it.
Tighten up. Tough.
I wrote 369,963 literary works that came to life, Will. They were so deep, I watched my black ink bleed through the white page. Very cryptic descriptions of intuitive depictions depicting my very position on this life stage. If you will, envision. The ceremonial, no. If you will, envision the ceremonial magician who mastered the art of balancing Satan's dominion and blending it with Christ's ways. Y'all think he the GOAT because he hold the peace up and down? If you will, just listen to me, I'm a rock. If you will, envision the ceremonial magician who mastered balancing Satan's dominion and blending it with Christ's ways. Y'all think he the GOAT because he can hold the peace up and down? I just think he never took a bath or met the opportunity that he might bathe. Remember, even our demons like praise. Fathers, be careful who your son worship. I done seen them die with their arms stretched out towards them light rays. They bright ideas blown out like it's not enough watts. Now you imagine being from the block where light rays. That's why I show my... They bright ideas blown out like it's not enough watts. Now you imagine being from that block where light rays. That's why I show my wolves love. Because most of them already had their daylight blocked out. I think about that more and more as my battle with Ice Age. Nigga, what? They bright ideas blown out like it's not enough watts. Now imagine being from that same block where light raised. That's why I show my wolves love. Because most of them already had their daylight blocked out. I think about that more and more as my battle with Ice Age. But I'm like, hey, no time to cry, yo. I had to master the... Let's go. Let's go. But I'm like, come on, William, I was with you.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
But I'm like, hey, no time to cry, yo. So I had to master the cryogenics. I ran through ice on a half day, split day in half, put him back into one light, then I broke down DNA like a biochemist. Need I remind you niggas? A caveman invented will. So ARP, your theory of evolution don't really provide no premise. I'm just saying, if you really built this shit brick by brick, and he still got to rock with hammers just to make a round, well, more advanced writing would have got you niggas hieroglyphics, nigga.
I hear you, boy.
You rap good, but you ain't advanced mentally ill. You literally got to be retarded to stand in front of me and try those gimmicks, nigga. Hey, he was snapping. But this is what happens when you leave the high school auditorium open to the janitors that used to be talented. What? What? I said, he was snapping, but that's what happens when you leave the high school auditorium open to the janitors that used to be talented. He the same kind, no difference. The only notion that we can agree upon is the day God's covenant was broken. Even he spoke that the ocean should never meet a pond when he defines your limits. I could only see you the way What, nigga? Nigga, what, nigga?
Wow.
Come on, man. This is what happens when you leave a high school auditorium open for the janitor that used to be talented. He the same kind, no difference. The only notion we can agree upon is that the days God's covenant was broken. Even he spoke that the ocean should never meet a pond when he defines your limits. Right? Even he spoke that the ocean should never meet a pond when he defines your limits. So I can only see you the way LLC cannabis. Every little nigga wanna trade lines with a legend, but I would've gave you more credit if you knew how to mind your business, nigga. Yeah. Admit it. I'm the only rap nigga that could come in here and realign these niggas. Thinking you a straight killer. Will, you just a space filler, a spot holder. Thinking you a straight killer. Will, you just a space filler, a spot holder. I watch them all hit a wall. I mean, you edgy, but when it comes to lyricism and art, it could be a lot colder. I'm just saying, I'm a marksman that can hit the same area 51 times. We ain't the sign. I'm just a marksman that can hit the same area 51 times. We ain't the same kind, soldier. Listen, when you this frigid with the continent, ain't that easy to just fly over. Hey, Will. Hey, Will. I know the burdens of secret pain. That shit's the deepest. And every time you up here, you re-aggravate a frequent sprain. And that's how limited you. Ooh. Hey, Will, I know. Yeah. Hey, Will, I know the burdens of secret pain. That shit the deepest. And every time you up here, you re-aggravate a frequent sprain. And that's how limited you felt. I know you had to bend a fit in a box you too big to be in while being promised the benefit of wealth. Wow. I know you show up advanced and conditioned. No, I'm nigga. Nigga. Let's go, man. Ill Will, nigga, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Will, I know the burdens of secret pain. That shit's the deepest. It's like and every time you up here, you re-aggravate a frequent sprain, and that's how limited you felt. I know you had to bend a fit in a box you too big to be in while being promised the benefit of wealth. I know you show up advanced and conditioned on stage, but in real life you never advanced past the conditions you was dealt. Well, that's like beating yourself, Well, that's like playing yourself to get beat over what's most instrumental. Now you up here just freestyling mental health. And that's why when you made that post on IG about the nigga you have the hardest time battling, it was a picture of yourself. So is the clock ticking until you melt? And you just gonna amplify the veracity of your ignorance? Because if anybody gonna stand in their own way, ill will. I mean, the definition of ill will is animosity and bitterness. And to the critics who told me to beware of willpower, if anybody gonna stand in their own way, ill will, because the definition of ill will is animosity and bitterness. And to the critics that told me to beware of willpower, well, it couldn't be any clearer. Why the fuck would I beware of willpower when willpower ain't even what the fuck you see in the mirror?